The idea for the Monoliths project originally came about because I came here to teach an advanced sculpture and graduate class. I decided that we should do some kind of project which would involve them making their own sculptures, but would also involve working together and working within the community. And we thought of doing something that was Stonehengean, which is how the monolith concept came about. I was faced with a group of students who worked in different materials, none of whom were familiar with my materials, and none of them had done large-scale projects of any sort, and none of them had really done sculptures larger than 5 or 6 feet. So I wanted them to make sculptures that were similar in outside appearance, in other words, the general shape of the piece, but that the surfaces would be very, very personal to them in some way. The other thing I was looking for was for them to delve into these surfaces and work on them for a long time until they came up with some kind of vocabulary which they felt was peculiar to them.
It was a real neat experience with Deborah coming out here, bring her knowledge of her media and medium and stuff out to us. I've always done small pieces. This is something I've always liked to do. Never had a chance to, and might never have a chance again in my life. And that's why I think we worked so hard on it, because that was the kind of the basic thing. This is something for everyone to enjoy, and that's what we're kind of looking forward to, give to people.
Working on a process for 4 months, you kind of lose the creativity part of it, because that's over with and done in the first couple of weeks of the whole process. The rest is just, well, basically tedium, but the final result's worth it, I think. It's worth the effort to do.
I've been through this process now for about 4 months. One of the larger challenges that I've faced in my artistic career, I feel like it's one of the most grandiose things that I've done.
The amount of labor, aside from the art, is enormous. But seeing your result is worth it, and seeing the project together is all worth it.
It was amazing to me that people so young could have so much belief in something, and that was very inspiring to me, actually. And now that the project's done and it looks to me sort of like a fairyland, I'm just so happy with it. I think it's really, I think it's a really good project. I mean, I think it's a project of mature artists, not really of art students, and that's really fantastic.
The opportunity to do something like this was so thrilling and was so much fun. And also to work with someone like Ms. Masters, who is an accomplished artist and has, she's shown in the Gracie Mansion and in Rome, and you can't help but learn a lot from somebody like that. I think the piece as it stands now is really quite successful, especially when you consider that we've got this whole collection of individuals. The sense of what a group or a collective spirit really comes through.
How was your experience with Deborah? What did you think of her?
Oh, I love Deborah. I think she's great, and she just has so much energy, and she makes everything fun. And it's like having an extra kick in the art department. It's fun.